Hisense just packed premium Dolby Atmos features and DTS support into soundbars that cost half what Sonos and Bose charge, and the established premium brands are finally feeling real pressure. What used to be a clear choice between cheap basics and expensive quality has become murky, and the competitive landscape is shifting in ways that should matter to anyone shopping for a soundbar right now. Before we dive into exactly why Hisense has premium brands worried, and what this means for your buying decision, hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you want honest soundbar comparisons without brand bias. Comment below and tell me which soundbar you're using right now and whether you think the premium price is worth it, or if budget options deliver enough value. The value revolution nobody saw coming? For years, the soundbar market had clear tiers. Budget brands gave you basic sound improvement over TV speakers. Mid-range options added features like wireless subwoofers and virtual surround. Premium brands like Sonos, Bose, and Sony delivered sophisticated processing, excellent sound quality, and premium build. You got what you paid for, and nobody questioned the hierarchy. Then, something shifted. Chinese manufacturers, led by Hisense, started adding features that used to be premium exclusives to soundbars costing a fraction of the price. Dolby Atmos support that required spending at least $600 from premium brands? Hisense offers it for $300. DTS decoding that was a flagship feature? Available in Hisense's mid-range models. Wireless rear speakers for true surround? Hisense bundles them at prices where premium brands are still selling basic soundbars. This isn't just incremental improvement. It's feature parity at dramatically lower prices. And it's putting real pressure on the value proposition of premium brands. When a Hisense soundbar delivers 70 to 80% of the performance at 40% of the price, the math starts favoring the budget option for most buyers. What Hisense gets right? Let me be specific about where Hisense soundbars genuinely compete with premium offerings. The most impressive achievement is their implementation of Dolby Atmos and DTS in affordable packages. Models like the Hisense AX5125H deliver convincing height effects through upfiring drivers at prices that undercut premium competitors by hundreds of dollars. Reviews consistently note that while the Atmos presentation isn't as refined as a Sonos eARC or Samsung Q990C, it's surprisingly effective for the money. Dialogue clarity is another area where Hisense punches above its price class. Multiple reviews praise the center channel performance and voice enhancement modes that make speech intelligible even at moderate volumes. For people who primarily watch TV shows and movies, clear dialogue matters more than audiophile-level sound staging, and Hisense delivers this essential feature reliably. The wireless subwoofers included with many Hisense soundbars provide satisfying bass for typical living rooms. They won't shake a dedicated home theater like high-end subs, but for action movies and music, they add enough low-end impact to feel substantial. Combined with easy wireless setup that pairs automatically, the user experience is surprisingly polished for budget gear. Hisense has also nailed the setup and connectivity experience that premium brands sometimes overcomplicate. HDMI, eARC, and eARC work reliably in most cases. Pairing with TVs is straightforward, and the included remotes are functional, if not elegant. For buyers who want to unbox, plug in, and start watching without reading manuals or troubleshooting, Hisense delivers that simplicity. The cracks in the foundation? Now let's talk about where Hisense soundbars reveal their budget origins, because these issues are real and affect long-term satisfaction. The most common complaint across consumer reviews and forums is wireless connectivity problems. The wireless subwoofer that pairs easily during setup will randomly drop connection weeks or months later, requiring power cycling or repairing. Some users report this happening weekly, which transforms a convenience into an annoyance. Firmware and software issues plague Hisense soundbars more than premium alternatives. Updates are infrequent and sometimes introduce new problems rather than fixing existing ones. HDMI handshake failures with certain TVs or source devices pop up frequently in user reports. Audio sync issues where dialogue lags video by noticeable amounts frustrate owners who expect modern gear to just work. These aren't universal problems affecting every unit, but they're common enough to be concerning. Build quality and materials are obviously where budget pricing shows. Plastic cabinets that feel hollow and cheap compared to the solid, premium-wrapped construction of Sonos or Bose. Fabric grills that snag easily. Connections that feel loose. Nothing breaks immediately, but the sense of quality and durability isn't there. You know you bought a budget product, and it shows. Bass performance, while satisfying for casual use, lacks the depth and control of premium subwoofers. Hisense subs typically don't dig below about 40 Hz, while premium subs reach down to 30 or even 25 Hz. For bass-heavy content like action movies or electronic music, this limitation is noticeable. The bass is present but not as impactful or refined as what premium systems deliver. The reliability question. Here's where the budget versus premium decision becomes genuinely difficult. Premium brands generally offer better long-term reliability and support. When a Sonos soundbar has an issue, the company's customer service typically resolves it quickly. Firmware updates arrive regularly, fixing bugs and sometimes adding features. The warranty process is smooth. You're paying partly for peace of mind that problems will be handled. Hisense's support experience is inconsistent. Some users report helpful service and quick replacements. Others describe frustrating attempts to get defective units replaced or firmware issues resolved. The company's track record suggests they're improving, but they haven't reached the reliability and support standards of established premium brands. For someone buying a soundbar they expect to use daily for 5+ years, this uncertainty is a legitimate concern. Failure rates are hard to quantify without manufacturer data, but anecdotal evidence from forums and review sections suggests Hisense soundbars fail or develop issues at higher rates than premium alternatives. Not dramatically higher, but noticeable. If 5% of premium soundbars have problems within 2 years versus 10% of Hisense units, that doubling of failure rate might justify the price premium for risk-averse buyers. Why premium brands are actually worried? The threat Hisense poses isn't to ultra-premium brands like high-end Sonos or Bose flagship models. Buyers spending $1,500 on a soundbar care about ultimate performance and aren't cross-shopping with $300 Hisense options. The threat is to mid-range premium offerings in the $500 to $800 range where features and performance start overlapping significantly with Hisense's top models. When a Hisense soundbar delivers Atmos, DITS X, wireless surround capabilities, and decent sound quality for $400, it's directly competing with premium soundbars at $700 that offer similar features with moderately better execution. The premium option might sound 15 to 20% better, but it costs 75% more. That value proposition becomes hard to justify for anyone except enthusiasts. Sales data suggests this is already happening. Hisense has gained market share in North America and Europe over the past few years, growing from near zero presence to meaningful volume. Some of that growth comes from capturing first-time buyers, but some inevitably comes from people who would have bought mid-tier premium soundbars but chose Hisense instead. Premium brands are responding by pushing their mid-range models down in price, which pressures their margins. What premium brands must do? Premium manufacturers need to justify their price premiums more clearly or risk being commoditized. The most effective strategy is emphasizing reliability and support as key differentiators. If premium brands can credibly claim and demonstrate that their soundbars last longer and have better customer service, many buyers will pay more for that assurance. Marketing needs to shift from just spec sheets to long-term value and peace of mind. Sound quality differentiation still matters, but needs better demonstration. Most buyers can't hear subtle differences in showrooms with background noise. Premium brands should offer in-home trial periods that let people compare directly in their own rooms. They should create better demo content that highlights where their tuning and processing excel compared to budget alternatives. Making the quality difference obvious justifies the price difference. Ecosystem and integration advantages need stronger emphasis. Sonos built a powerful multi-room system that adds value beyond a single soundbar. Bose has smart integration across their product line. Premium brands should lean into these ecosystem benefits that budget manufacturers can't easily replicate. If your soundbar seamlessly works with wireless speakers throughout your home, that's worth paying more for. Software and firmware support as a service could differentiate premium brands. Commit to 5 years of regular updates that add features and improve performance over time. Market this as an ongoing investment rather than a one-time purchase. Budget brands ship products and move on. Premium brands could continue improving them, justifying the higher initial cost through years of enhanced value. The middle ground dilemma, for buyers, the Hisense phenomenon creates a genuine dilemma without a simple answer. If you're budget conscious and primarily care about getting Atmos and decent sound without spending much, Hisense makes tremendous sense. You're accepting some reliability risk and build quality compromises in exchange for huge savings. For many people, that's the right trade-off. If you're an enthusiast who cares about sound quality nuances, long-term reliability, and premium experience, established brands still deliver better value despite higher prices. The difference in listening experience over thousands of hours adds up. The lower likelihood of dealing with connection issues or failures is worth the premium. For this buyer, Hisense isn't really competing. The tough decision is for buyers in the middle. You want good sound and features but aren't obsessive about quality. You care about reliability but aren't sure how much to pay for it. You can afford premium but question whether it's worth it. This is where Hisense has created real disruption, making the value calculation much harder than it used to be. What this means for the future, the competitive pressure from Hisense and similar value brands will likely force premium manufacturers to improve across the board. Prices on mid-range premium models will come down or feature sets will expand. Build quality from budget brands will continue improving as they invest in brand reputation. The gap between budget and premium will narrow further, benefiting consumers. We might see premium brands creating distinct budget sub-brands to compete directly while protecting their main brand's premium positioning. We might see more direct-to-consumer sales models that reduce costs and prices. We might see innovation-focused shift to areas where budget brands can't easily compete, like advanced room correction or AI-powered processing. What seems unlikely is premium brands maintaining their current pricing and feature positioning without change. Hisense has proven that many premium features can be delivered affordably, and buyers now know this. The old justified price premiums based on features alone. Going forward, they'll need to justify premiums based on execution quality, reliability, and service that budget brands can't match. Hisense Soundbars represent a genuine competitive threat to mid-range premium brands because they've achieved feature parity at dramatically lower prices. Dolby Atmos, DTS-X, wireless surrounds, and decent sound quality used to justify spending $600 to $800. Now you can get those features for $300 to $400 from Hisense, accepting some compromises in build quality, reliability, and refinement. This isn't a death blow to premium brands. High-end models still deliver noticeably better performance that enthusiasts will pay for. Ultra-premium brands like Sonos have ecosystem advantages and brand loyalty that protect them. But the mid-range premium tier where most soundbars sell faces real pressure to justify prices or lose volume to value alternatives. For buyers, this competition is fantastic news. Prices are better, features are more accessible, and premium brands are being forced to deliver better value. Whether you choose Hisense and accept some risk for huge savings, or stick with premium brands for better execution and reliability, you're getting more for your money than ever before. If this video helped you understand the competitive dynamics reshaping the soundbar market and how it affects your buying decision, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest audio analysis. Drop a comment telling me whether you trust a budget Hisense soundbar or pay more for premium peace of mind. Let's discuss which features actually matter and what we're willing to pay for them. Thanks for watching, and whatever you choose, enjoy the better sound and better value that competition has created.